Well, the man accused of assaulting House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband is set to face formal charges today.
That's right. Police say the attack, which occurred last Friday, was targeted, although they have not yet named a specific motive. 42-year-old David DePape was arrested on suspicion of beating Paul Pelosi with a hammer inside his San Francisco home. Speaker Pelosi was in Washington at the time of the attack. Her husband underwent surgery for a skull fracture, but he is expected to be okay. Let's bring in CBS News Chief National Affairs and Justice correspondent Jeff Pegues now. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. So CBS News has learned the suspect had a list of potential targets. What more do we know about that and the impact of this list on the investigation?
Well, it just gives investigators another lead, perhaps, to go on as they investigate this case, and they continue to investigate. But they also, because of this list, have to notify people who are on the list. Now, you haven't heard law enforcement talking about this list yet because they're notifying people who were seen, whose names were on this list. But we got this information from sources, people who were briefed on the investigation. And what I was told was that investigators aren't going so far as to call this a hit list. However, it is concerning. Here's the other thing, though. In cases like these, it is not unusual to see a list like this with names on it. You've had people who know this suspect come out and say that, mental health could be an issue here. And so it's not unusual for investigators, I was told, to find a list. But the investigation continues. We're being told that there is a good chance that, this suspect will face federal charges in addition to the slew of state charges he's facing right now.
And unfortunately, Jeff, as you know, lawmakers have been the target, many of them on both sides, of hate and different attacks. Do you know if there's been any talk about increasing security around some of these public officials and maybe even their families after something like this?
Well, as you can imagine, this is the kind of attack that can really hit home for a lot of people. And it has on Capitol Hill with members of Congress and really other public officials across the country. But as far as Capitol Hill is concerned, you do have Capitol Police talking about ensuring that family members as well as members of Congress themselves have the right amount of security. But the question is, who is going to pay for this added security? That is something that has to be discussed. But we know, according to CBS News reporting in August, each congressional office was given about $10,000 to help with their security because the fact of the matter is the number of threats has gotten up dramatically over the last few years. And we're not seeing the number of threats decrease as we head into these upcoming midterms. In fact, I talked with a law enforcement official this morning when we started discussing the midterm elections. He sort of shook his head. He was exasperated because even he was telling me, the number of threats we're seeing, it's really off the charts. And it is concerning, especially in these states where you have these so-called contested elections, people spreading these election lies. And so there is a move afoot to increase security around public officials.
There should be, because otherwise there's a chilling effect on democracy, especially when you think about the fact that your family gets threats too, right? Your children, then that's beyond the pale.
And then this coming off of U.S. officials, security officials, putting out that bulletin on Friday as we head into the midterms. So.
Exactly.
Jeff Pegues, thank you, as always.
Thanks, Jeff.